Hello, welcome to Game On.
Shark!
Coming up.
Lunatics.
Lunatics.
And explosions. Now, what do you get when you slaughter a pig fresh off a biblical boat for the second time?
Really?
Arkham 2.
Things have gone just a little crazy in Gotham. Rocksteady teased a sequel to Batman Arkham Asylum way back in December last year. More recently, they reserved a whopping 15 website names before confirming the new Caped Crusade would officially be known as Arkham City.
The game still isn't out for another full year, but this week Rocksteady brought us a stunning series of screenshots to show just what Batman's got up his cave.
Oh no.
What? It's great, it's a great game.
No, I saw that in an episode of House once and it was gross enough without being a childhood hero of mine. Thank you very much.
Now, it's still ages off, but already Arkham City looks amazing. The game has broken out of the asylum in more ways than one and really seems to be rising to the challenge of the city-wide scale.
The environments are gorgeously detailed and bring a new sense of space they didn't quite achieve in the slightly claustrophobic first game.
The villains also seem more varied than the inmates we're used to, looking more detailed and dangerous than ever.
They also seem capable of printing their own t-shirts.
Yeah, not something you normally think of as a priority for a villain, is it? No.
Not quite. I mean, let's see. Take over the city, kill Batman.
Yeah.
yeah,
T-shirts printed.
T-shirts,
yeah. I know a place that does 15 for the price of 12.
Really?
And you get a free pen, so we could go there.
Bargain.
On top of the clothing design, they also seem to have developed a taste for feng shui, as you can see from this guy trying to deck Batman with a chair.
Nothing's confirmed as yet, but it could point to some new combat dynamics. These might well come in handy, since the frankly terrifying Two-Face is more than rumoured to be in the game.
Yeah, he graces a couple of the screenshots, as does the newly redesigned Harley Quinn,
who looks frankly like a cross between Avril Lavigne and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
The Joker is decidedly absent from all these stills, which could suggest a different take on the game. The teaser shows him recovering from his injuries, but still looking pretty devious.
Is he perhaps going to take more of a backseat MC-style role and let Two-Face take the reins?
Either way, it looks like Batman's in for a tough time, but luckily he's not alone. Catwoman has dropped in on Arkham City to show off her assets and help Batman bust a few chops.
It's interesting, both in the way it's going to take the game and the fact she looks remarkably like a young Liza Minnelli.
Isn't that a contradiction in terms?
It's a good point, actually.
So, questionable cleavage aside, Catwoman's inclusion does leave us wondering about the now confirmed multiplayer in the game.
There's been no further word on the form it may take, but does Catwoman point towards a possible cooperative mode rather than a competitive effort?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Me neither.
So, super detectives we aren't, but then that's what we pay Batman for.
Detective mode seems to have been changed significantly for the second game. The art director David Hago lamented the usefulness of the X-ray vision mode in the first one, as gamers used it far more than they originally intended, missing out on a lot of the scenery in the process.
This time round, Rocksteady say they're going to make it more of an augmented reality affair, keeping you more in your surroundings and making it less of a crutch to lean on.
So anyway, those are the screenshots done to death. We can't wait to see the first footage of the game, but since Arkham City actually isn't out until next autumn, we may be waiting quite a while.
It was announced as Natal at E3 2009.
Was reborn as Kinect at E3 2010.
And, well, it hasn't come out yet, but we're still watching it very closely.
In case you've been living under a giant pile of stupid recently,
or just playing PS3 and ignoring Microsoft altogether,
you'll know Kinect is an interactive, depth-sensitive camera for the Xbox 360, capable of tracking your movements, giving you controller-free gameplay and making you look like an idiot in the process.
As well as incredibly sensitive depth capabilities, it can also recognise your voice commands and respond accordingly.
Unless you're French.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, unless you're French.
Really?
Yeah, or German or Russian. Basically, if you're living anywhere but the US, the UK or Mexico.
So it's racist.
Well, kind of. This week, Microsoft confirmed that though Kinect will offer voice-activated controls such as
Xbox, Pause.
and
Xbox Play.
I hate that kid.
it won't be offered to anyone outside of the United Kingdom, America and Mexico.
Okay, so it only speaks English or Spanish. That's not too much of an ask, is it? Xbox Pause becomes Xbox Pause. It's not that much of a leap.
It's not, but that still won't help. The voice commands will in fact depend on your Xbox's region, not just the language you're speaking to it. So even if you're a Brit living in France, voice commands for Kinect will be disabled. You'll just have to say
Xbox. Pause.
the old-fashioned way, without using your voice.
Xbox Play.
But obviously, this is going to cause a big problem for a lot of gamers.
Yep, I think that calls for an adjustment on the Kinectometer transmogrifier.
Oh, this thing. We need to get a better name for that.
We do need a better name for it.
Where were we before?
Well, you'll remember that Excitement was up here by Zomg. Obviously.
Very excited.
Yep, we were. But in terms of satisfaction, we were kind of teetering on or even meh.
Yeah, potential.
Now, you know, obviously, the fact that they are making region-specific content, I think is going to make me less excited.
Yeah,
so
probably.
Maybe even wow. And I would say that, you know, obviously, if we were living in France, this would put us to meh or even bah in terms of satisfaction. But we're not. We live in the UK, so we can talk to our Xbox all we really want.
In fact, we don't really, technically, we shouldn't really like the French.
So what?
As British people.
Are we actually going up to ooh?
I think it's somewhere teetering between and ooh.
Okay, all right. Well, it's gone down a rung on Excitement and up a rung on satisfaction.
Is it racist?
I think
is that racist?
That's quite. Should we?
It's quite racist.
Maybe we should do this again. I think that calls for an adjustment on the Kinectometer transmogrifier.
This thing. Excitement still at Zomg?
I think so, but in sympathy for our French cousins, satisfaction has dipped to meh.
Are you prepared for the most terrifying shadow puppets you've ever seen?
Yes.
Okay, so before you start checking your own shadow to see if anyone's about to mully you in the face, you can relax. This is actually a new teaser for the next Mortal Kombat game.
The soundtrack, if you weren't already aware, is provided by renter-rockers Disturbed, who are pretty much the go-to band for anyone looking to promote pro wrestling, violent video games, or a new and slightly edgy horror film.
Right now they're appearing in this Mortal Kombat trailer, which gives some not too subtle hints as to the characters, environments and level fatalities on offer.
The new Mortal Kombat is of course taking the franchise back to its 2D brawling roots after the series went, well, a bit off the rails, frankly.
It's just another way to die.
The new teaser doesn't give away much, but we're hoping to beat some more details out of the game soon. We'll let you know as soon as we get them.
Almost it from us here at Game On, just time to bring you a bit more on Medal of Honor.
How many times are they planning on blowing up that poor EA logo?
No idea. Anyway, remember last week when we were talking about the helicopter gunner mission?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, this footage would have come in really handy about then.
Vibrant Wilco, 1-1, let's go low, 0203.
Low, 0203, confirmed.
Let's go get him. 1-1 Cali, 3 trucks headed for that bridge west of the village. 1-1, 1, 30 millimeter. We have visual of weapons in the bed of the trucks. Let's get noisy.
06, roger, going towards the side. Gunfighter 1-1, firing 30 Mike. 06, the other technicals are headed into the village. Let's light them up.
1-1, are those guys from that truck?
Affirmative, targets on the right, engaging. 06, breaking right, come back and put some rounds down on those.
1-1, you are clear, covering your break. Bagram, we have targets moving into the village. Are we clear to engage the village?
Gunfighter 6 to Bagram. Village is confirmed Taliban armory. You're cleared hot on all targets.
Interesting, quite fun hearing Linkin Park in the background there as well.
Yeah, that track features on Now That's What I Call Carnage 7.
Does it? I've only got 6, so I wouldn't have heard.
Well, it is the definitive Carnage compilation.
So that's it from us for this week. We're off to fashion a bat cape and devour some crime.
Really?
Well, if by crime you mean pizza. And if by bat capes you mean fortress made of sofa cushions. More gaming Gotham next week. Really? That looks like a great game.
Yeah, well, he's got up his cave. No, thank you. I saw that on an episode of House, and it was gross enough without being one of my childhood heroes. Well. Is he perhaps going to take more of a backseat MC style role and let Two-Face take the reins?
Joker in the house. Catwoman has dropped in on Arkham City to show off her assets and help Busman bust a few chops, chop a few busts.
It's interesting both in the way it's going to take the game and the fact she looks remarkably like a young Niza Millenni. Nice. The art director David Hego? Lego my Hego.
Haggle my Lego. As well as incredibly sensitive, depth-sensitive capabilities.
I wrote this on the bus.
That's fine. Xbox Pause becomes Xbox Pause. It's not that big a leap.
Well, you say that, but I can't remember what I'm supposed to say.
Oh, I was going so well. Xbox Pause becomes Xbox Pause. It's not that much of a leap, is it?
Oh, you'd think so. Oh my god.
No, I got it as well. Xbox Pause becomes Xbox Pause. It's not that much of a leap.
It's not, but that still won't help.
Yeah.
Phew!
Is that all you had to say?
Yeah. I'm going to pocket these. So excitement's in my right buttock and satisfaction's in my left.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Excitement's in my right buttock. That's an expression in Mexican.
Really?
Mexican Spanish, yeah. It means I'm excited.
Hello, welcome to Game On, the gaming show.
Shark! What is that?
Oh, that's Diagnosis Murder.
Oh yeah, it is. Diagnosis Murder.